Another Sibley century helps Warwickshire win late on day 4. Dom Sibley hit his second double century of 2019 for Warwickshire against Notts on day 3, and in the process he carried his bat as Warwickshire enjoyed a fine day against relegated Notts at Trent Bridge. Notts would have to bat at least another session, you feel, otherwise they were in real danger of losing a 10th game of the season. Joe Clark resuming on 59 for the relegated hosts at Trent Bridge, with Paul Coughlin for company. Warwickshire would have fancied their chances with Notts' lead only standing at 115. And early on there was an early wicket. Paul Coughlin poking at one outside off stump from Henry Brooks and a feather through to the wicket-keeper. Notts 6 down and only 132 in front. Joe Clark was still there though, and batting nicely as he was able to pick up some boundaries. Along with Ashwin in support, the pair had the lead ticking past 170. They would soon be celebrating their 50 partnership, this turning into a vital stand for Notts. But with Ashwin closing in on his half-century, he was gone, his fine counter-attacking innings coming to an end as seamer George Garrett trapped him LBW. Luke Fletcher didn't last long, out for 5, prodding Jeetan Patel to Sam Hain at short leg. With wickets falling around him, Clark was then celebrating his century, his second 100 of the match, as he punched Jeetan Patel through cover for 4. Lunch would arrive at Trent Bridge with Clark unbeaten on 107, Zach Chappell 22 not out alongside him. Notts leading by 258 runs. Had they done enough to ensure they could not lose this game? In the afternoon, Notts was soon 9 down. Zach Chappell trying to biff Jeetan Patel through the leg side, but picking out Liam Banks at mid-wicket. And the innings was wrapped up soon after, Joe Clark getting a big inside edge off Hannon Dolby and the ball clattering into his stumps, Warwickshire needing 271 from a minimum of 58 overs. The draw probably favourite, but all 3 results possible at Trent Bridge. How would Warwickshire start in this run chase? Well, in confident fashion, with both Sibley and Rhodes playing nicely. Fine attacking play from the openers as they raced towards the 50 mark. And the opening pair weren't stopping there as they continued to flow, Dom Sibley moving past 250 runs in the match. This opening pair would make it through to tea unbeaten on 82 for no loss, still a minimum of 36 overs left to get 189 runs. A steep task, but with 10 wickets in hand they had a chance. And it was more of the same in the evening. Will Rhodes wasn't to be outshone as he danced down the track to hit Ravi for 6. But then a crucial breakthrough, Rhodes trying to slap a short and wide ball behind point and was caught at third man, gone for 68, Warwickshire 146 for 1. With 19 overs left, Warwickshire needed 115, the task was looking tricky. But Ravi Ashwin would then leave the field through injury. Sibley was then enjoying yet another century, his 5th century of the season, to go with an unbeaten 215 in the first innings. Warwickshire now needed 64 off 11 overs, and shortly after being dropped, Sibley was out, bowled by Coughlin for 109. The Bears were closing in on the win though, as the overs ticked down. Hain and Burgess put on the afterburners and up the ante, firing boundaries at will to see the target becoming a reality. And the match was sealed with Lamb hitting the winning runs, Warwickshire playing a blinder in this chase, a superb effort to chase this target down. At lunch any result was a possibility, but the Bears with Dom Sibley once again leading the way have turned this match their way. Tough result once more for bottom place Notts.